Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is build day 44. It's build day 44 on the construction schedule of the swimming pool in the backyard of Villa Feliz. Guys, here bright and early this morning with lots of wind going on. We had lots of wind last night too. And I asked the foreman this morning, I said, are you used to all this wind and working outside with no shirt on? I said, you must be cold. He said it was cold last night. He said, but this is the bare months and we're getting close to Christmas and it's normal for him. Okay, now I suspect today is going to be a day of tiling. Lots of tiling and stonework, like it was yesterday. Kind of the day before, maybe even the day before. Anyway, let's go ahead and get today's episode started. Now, without further delay, let's get today's video underway.
Karing problema. Yan mo. Just like.
Now, my foreman just informed me that our bananas need to be picked. So this afternoon we'll cut these down and we'll share some of our bananas with our crew here, and we'll bring some inside the house and we'll give some to our gardener. And when we have some family over, there's plenty on this one right here. Now, the ones on the other side are not yet ready, which are the Cavendish. I expect maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 more weeks, maybe 2 or 3 more weeks, something like that, before these are ready. Remember, these fell. The typhoon knocked over these banana plants over here. Now, I want to show you something. The wind is really bad today. This is the one of the many banana plants that I put on my neighbor's lot here, John's lot, and the bananas are starting to form, and pretty soon we'll just cut off the blossom on the end, the flower on the end. Well, here it is after lunch, and we're just going to do a little bit of an update to see where we are after lunch. A lot of tiling, a lot of intricate tiling going on right here. This section right here, the small section, remember this is the 5-inch section of the swimming pool. The cutouts for where the light and where the return goes over here. And this small section right here, remember this is our protection area right here, so you don't fall off from the 5-inch section down into the 4-foot section of the swimming pool. You can see what Obeng is working on, this ledge over here on the back side. I'm working around and bringing us to the opposite side, beating to the wall. Now, again, this wall for the planter is going to be all Erdal stone, just like this stone right here. It's going to be a real nice offset. So can you imagine the ladder coming down here from the 10-inch section over into the 4-foot section, and they're going through this passageway with nice Erdal stone on this side, and then this wall over here. It's going to be a really nice feature going into the deeper section of the swimming pool. Now, there's a lot of complexity that goes into building a swimming pool. It's not just like building a house where you just have a wall and you have a floor and everything is square and it goes up really fast. We had a couple of comments about people asking the question, now why does it take so long to do a swimming pool? Well, I'm going to kind of refer over to some really good quotes from the country of Italy, which as part of my heritage. Some of my family come from Italy. But one of the things that they say, and you probably know the old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, the same thing here. A swimming pool can't be rushed, because if you rush it, then going back to that same area in Italy, you remember a little tower that they built in a small city called Pisa. If you build something too quick and you haven't properly planned, then you end up with something like the Leaning Tower that we have in Pisa. So we want to make sure that this is done right, and it's fine. It's fine to do it properly, take the amount of time it takes to do something of this magnitude and of this complexity. Well, it's about that time of day again. It's the time of day where we are going to do a quick wrap up. We're losing light, so we need to close out. We're going to go down inside the pool. We're going to kind of take a look and see all the neat things that these guys, the miracle of the artisans inside the swimming pool, what they did today. Let's go ahead and look, and then we'll close. Well, it's probably as obvious to you as it is to me. We have a lot more blue in the pool. Our tile master over here, Bing, he worked on all of the tile in this section of the pool today, and even over here, the drop down. You can see the drop down. He just got done with this area right here. Of course, this is going to be like the white sand. It's going to look like white sand. That's going to look like white sand, and then we'll have coping. Then we'll have Ardell stone around there. More coping around here. Let's go down and look at our bridge support. Look at the Ardell that's been done here today. A lot of progress on this column support for the bridge. And Bing did some more of this, but he did this over on this wall right here. So you can see we are slowly closing. We're slowly closing up all of this color blue, the darker, richer blue in the deep section of the swimming pool. Almost all the wall is completed inside of here. Now our stone master is still up there on the top. I saw him doing waterproofing inside the little pools up there on the top. This side got a lot of attention today, and starting on this corner, it was a big open area on the deck up there. He started putting more of the stone up there as well. Now on top of some of the finishing that was done today, there was some waterproofing that got done as well. In the corners, around the planter, inside the waterfall where the pooling, where the water is going to be, some of the key critical areas. So, it was a pretty successful day today. Now, there was supposed to be 6 people here today. We had 4 people that started this morning, and the foreman, he told me that they had 2 more people that were coming. They had 2 more workers that were going to come around lunchtime, but they didn't show. So, they still got a lot done even without having the 6 people here. So we are moving on. I think there's going to be more tiling done tomorrow. I don't know when they start the floor tiling inside there. I don't know what gets done next. I don't know if the pebble rock for the coping is next. I don't know if the flooring is done next. I don't know. We're just doing it day by day. We're following these guys, and it seems like I get surprised every single day by the great work that these guys are doing. Well, let me go ahead and close for now. Tomorrow is going to be build day 45. Yes, build day 45 tomorrow. Can you imagine 45 days of construction here? But it's worth it. Everything is looking super good. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for some of those great comments, all of those great comments that people keep putting in every single day. If you have a question, I will always try to answer it to the best of my ability. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to close from right here, right now. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, click on that little MPID Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and notified the next time I upload a new video. Do I have somebody over my shoulder?
Yes.
So until tomorrow, from right here in the Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.